Hello, guys. Hello, my lovelies. It's Tia from Tarot with Tia, and we're going to ask the question today if there's a ghost around you. Like, if you feel a presence or you've got like stuff going on in your house, you can't explain, you're wondering if it's a ghost, we're going to ask if there's a ghost around you. Please remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone. That's just fine. No big deal. Just means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So, one, two, and three. Is there a ghost around you? Is there a ghost around you guys? If you guys need more time, you can just rewind it like a couple seconds and then pause the video. I'll be here when you get back. So, guys, deck number one. Is there a ghost, apparition, spirit around deck number one? Especially when it's causing mischief. Is there a ghost? Deck number one, please. Remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. This means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But we want to know, is there a ghost around deck number one? Looking at deck number one, especially if there's one that's causing mischief in the house or around them or making their presence known. Is there a ghost around deck number one? Is there a ghost around deck number and I'm seeing the Whoopi Goldberg um movie where it was it Sister Act? No, it wasn't Sister Act. It was is it Ghost? I don't remember what it was called. It was like an 80s movie and it had Patrick Swayze in it. I think it had Demi Moore, I believe. And God, I cannot remember the name of the movie. But I hope that you get the reference. That's what I'm seeing right now. Um, is there a ghost? I have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I also have Two of Cups. I don't know if there was somebody around you who committed suicide. Could have been a water sign, somebody who just wanted to die young. Um, but this is giving me definite somebody or something sneaking around you vibes. And this is also giving me like watching vibes. Um, but it really just seems like somebody who's watching, not somebody who's actually doing anything. I want to clarify the seven. Oh, and there goes this. I picked up the deck, and this was on top, and this just kind of was on the table. Um, this is card to me of focus because there's a person in the middle. So I'm gonna see somebody focusing on you. I kind of feel like if you guys had a somebody who moved on, especially somebody who died like in their 20s, like 28, like a Melvin or a Samuel, those are names that I'm getting. If this person moved on when they were, kind of youngish, it seems like they do kind of lurk around and watch, and they try to reach out to you and get your attention. But I'm gonna clear up the Seven of Swords just to be clear. Sun card, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody is definitely secretly holding on. I feel like there is one hanging around you, trying to get your attention, trying to. Um, they they're just holding on to life and where they were, even though they're like disembodied. They're kind of holding on. I feel like it's somebody that you connected with in the past that died kind of young, even if they didn't commit suicide. Maybe they just, had an accident, or maybe it was death, a misadventure, or somebody who uh, drank themselves to death, or somebody who just had a they passed along. It seems like mostly substance abuse related. It could also be a child that somebody lost that's still kind of hanging around, secretly watching, trying to reach out, trying to let you know they're there. I don't feel like this is malicious. I don't feel like it's poltergeist or anything. I just kind of feel like it's a somebody who's connected to you, who uh, isn't ready to go yet, who is still just kind of watching your life and focusing on you. Probably because you can discern their spirit. If that makes sense. Um, it's like they feel like you can see them or you can perceive them, and that's kind of why they're kind of just hanging around because you're giving them focus, and for a long time they haven't been seen. So that being said, for you guys, yeah, you got one. Um, that being said, please remember that you can contact me for a reading if you need one. Protect yourself if you feel like you're in danger. There are things you can do to get Casper off your backside. I hope that you guys are safe and that you remain safe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Step number two. Step number two. Is there a ghost around here? Is there a ghost around deck number two? Especially if there's one that's causing mischief. Is there a ghost around deck number two? Somebody up there does have a poltergeist. And I don't think poltergeists are classic like ghosts. Sometimes it's a poltergeist. They hang around like angsty people, and I don't know if you create a poltergeist or if you attract one. There are ghosts hanging around like number two. There are ghosts hanging around like two. Is there a ghost hanging around deck number two? Please remember these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's just fine. No big deal. Just means that um, the reading is for somebody else. But if you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you may contact me through email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I don't particularly like the Hanged Man here because that reminds me of a person who was actually hanging. Seven of Swords again. First deck also got the Seven of Swords. So for you guys, like I was saying, I kind of feel like there's a young fire sign person who has a lot of like anxious mental energy or physical energy that they need to work out. I'm not gonna say it's not a classical ghost. I don't know what poltergeists are, but I do know that they are not like your classic somebody died in the house and they're still hanging around type thing. Um, I don't know if you create poltergeists or if you attract them. I have to look that up. But what it seems like here is that it's more of a, pardon me, it's more of a, I think it's more focused on a child who kind of feels like they're on the outside of the family. with the Three of Cups here, the three other family members that it just seems like they maybe are depressed or they have a lot of emotional energy that they need to really work out because these two cards here to me kind of speak of emotional, like mental and emotional angst. Like I kind of feel there's a young person who could be around five, between five and like 15, that really has a lot of anxious energy that manifests itself physically. And it doesn't really, for most of you guys, it doesn't really feel like um, I'm hearing the word kinetic, like it's kinetic energy. I would have to look that up to get more information on that, but that's what I'm hearing. But it kind of feels like somebody who has is it telekinesis where you can move things with your mind? It kind of feels like somebody who has that particular energy, and they can attract some spirits, but it seems like the biggest one that's coming through is a kind of poltergeist sort of situation. Um, there's also a Queen of Rods actual energy here that there's a couple of things coming through. One thing that I don't like that I am actually getting is that there may be a person, a male person that hung themselves in your residence or around your residence that hasn't found um, a way to move on yet. Another thing that I'm seeing here could be what it looks like is a mother and a child. One of them has gone on, and the mother is still around, and the child is hanging around the mother. And another thing that I'm seeing is the poltergeist situation that hasn't um, resolved itself yet. Once the person outgrows their mental angst, they should be fine. Others of you, this deck, um, have fairies that mischievously steal your stuff. Like if your keys disappear and you're like, all right, I know I just put my keys here. Where are my keys, right? No kids, no dog, no breezes, no nothing, right? And you're like, where are my keys? Some of you have fairies that like to mess with you. Some of you have fairies that like to mess with you and take your stuff. Um, which is interesting because, you know, and you might be able to get the fairies to stop taking your stuff if you offer them fruit. I'm seeing this fruit down here. If you offer them fruit, water, you're like, look, I'll keep you fed if you leave my stuff alone. And if that stops your haunting, it doesn't really feel like a negative haunting, but that kind of stops your haunting, then you know that it was fairies and they should leave you alone, right? Um, if it doesn't stop, then you kind of know it's, and you have a young person in your house, then you kind of know it's more poltergeist type energy than um, anything else. And if there aren't really any young people around, nobody's really anxious and mentally, mentally and physically like frazzled and stuff, then it really kind of feels like um, mother child with a hangman here energy is that needs to be worked out. But I mean, if you guys did some work on your house and then you started having issues, it's most likely the mother child type situation or the hangman. But if you didn't do any work, didn't disturb anything, right? Then it's more of a poltergeist or fairies. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I would love to hear what is going on with you guys. Comment below with your own story. I read them all. I don't always respond to them all, but I do read them all. If you guys need a personal information, personal reading, my information is down below. Um, yeah, those fairies, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Top now. Step number 3. Step number 3. Do you have a ghost around you trying to get your attention, being mischievous, trying to make the presence known? So, please remember, it's not personal readings. It will not resonate with everyone, and that's just fine. No big deal. It just means the reading is for somebody else today. And if you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you may contact me through email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So, hmm, do you guys have a ghost that reminds you? Hmm. Did Seekers of Deck number 3 have a ghost? Let's try to make the presence known. Let's come through. Yeah, moving things, etc. The Emperor, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands with the Eight of Wands. So you guys have a lot of um ram, like goat looking imagery. And what I was hearing when I was shuffling was curse. Um, if you're worried about your house or your environment or like a warehouse or a building, somebody might have actually done something in that building that kind of made it, uh, they might have opened a portal into that building that kind of made that building sort of haunted and not with particularly positive spirits. Um, yeah, because we got also judgment, the high priestess, and the Knight of Pentacles. So what I'm gonna say is yeah, and what you may have been exposed to seems to be more of a very negative energy. I was really hoping this would be light, but I guess I shouldn't have asked the question if uh, I didn't want the answer. So you guys appear to have something that's a little bit heavier than just a regular normal um, energy. It seems to be like what it feels like is an older man, like somebody who looks like this, an older, controlling man, or like yeah, mostly just a man, um, who wasn't very nice in life and who isn't very nice in death either. Um, Interestingly, the last deck had fairies. This deck has like really heavy stuff. What it feels like is some dumb kids were playing with a Ouija board, or somebody with more knowledge was playing with demonic forces and they called something down into the environment before and you kind of walked into it. So if there's something going on in your house or in like what I'm getting is like a warehouse or like your workplace. Like it feels like a lot of you guys like work in a workplace that feels cold all the time, or it feels like really uninviting, and you feel like you've got somebody watching you all the time where you work. It really feels like that kind of thing, and yeah, it's just like that kind of thing where it's like you're in an environment that's really uninviting and negative, and it's because there is a negative entity there, and you might feel tired when you come into contact with this place, um, like something sucking your energy, and it's because there is something very negative there. But there are always things you can do to protect yourself. And if you're a praying person, that's what I would do. And I don't know if I'm gonna actually release this video because this really feels kind of heavy and not as fun as I'd like for it to be. But maybe I will. Just how it feels like an attack. Like if you are in the occult world and you have people that you've fallen out with, I would definitely protect myself against them because they might be specifically sending something at you purposefully, because they don't like you anymore. What it kind of looks like for those of you who are in the occult world, this person gave you something specifically, like they gave you a coin or a gift or something, and that gift is cursed. With that being said, my stomach is not happy. My stomach is like, don't like this energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and move along. Um, if you guys need a personal reading, my information is down below. I believe that I will actually release this video because I feel like whoever needs it will see it, and whoever doesn't need it won't won't see it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love you guys, and I hope that you get what you want out of life and you protect yourself and take care of yourself and get through this particular situation um, unscathed. Yeah, it's like a lot of energy of attacks going on here. This might be like an attack, a spiritual attack that's purposefully for you, but or in the environment around you and you're perceiving it. So just protect yourself, take care of yourself. If you guys need a personal reading meditation down below, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you guys wouldn't mind, comment below so that I can, kind of get a gauge on what's going on with you guys. Hope to see you guys next time. Be safe. Bye for now.